right, guys. Welcome into the Slate Lace podcast.
Yeah.
As you can see, we're doing the best we can here in quarantine. So forgive us, hang in there. We'll be back to that regular style content. But for right now, we just wanted to get some content out for you guys. Blair, how you feeling?
I mean, I'm solid now, I guess. Just hanging in there, surviving a little bit. Just this whole thing is no joke. I think America's been taking it seriously, and I'm starting to see other people take it seriously, so that's kind of cool. But it was this whole thing was kind of a big ordeal. I'm just hoping we get to a close of it, get to the finish line, and we can kind of go back to normal life. Because I certainly miss normal life. This is not cool, this distance thing. But
yeah, make sure you're taking it serious, keeping your distance and everything, because this thing is like super contagious. So, just take it serious. And hopefully we can flip the curve and be done with it. But not to rant too much about, coronavirus, since that's all that's, encompassing our news right now. Is getting some fun stuff. Let's kick it off with kind of what we rocking right now. I'm rocking straight beaters. I got these little Velcro Doc Martens that I've been rocking, all white, just because they can kind of look like a little nurse hospital shoe, but they can go with anything. And then also,
pretty much.
Also some Birks, But that's for me, like Birkenstocks, just beaters, some Velcro slip-ons. What you been doing, Blair?
A whole lot of nothing is what I've been doing. I've been either barefoot, but I've also been in the classic, Van.
Okay, got the checkers. Okay.
Yeah. And these are the ones that I wrote all over for my short film. So, but I've basically been rocking those.
Keeping it super casual. You don't need to dress up right now. We ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, but I still like to wear heat. But I'm not wearing too much heat though right now.
Hey, we'll be back to normal, rocking our heat pretty soon.
Yeah.
But let's get into some new releases and stuff like that. The first thing, as you guys can see, I want to talk about was the Nike. Daybreak by N354.
Yeah.
Them right here, kind of that deconstructed look, which is dope. I like these colorways. I'm kind of feeling them. What about you? What are your initial thoughts, Blair?
I have the OG Nike Daybreaks, so.
And those OG Nike Daybreaks are heat, and I think those OG ones are better than these.
Yeah, it's OG. Of course, it's OG for a reason. I love the waffle style on the bottom. That's probably my favorite thing from Nike and all of their years of shoes that they've done. So between the 70s till now, that waffle iron thing is just fire to me. It's on some of the vintage runners that I wear. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily more comfortable than some of the technology that we have now, just because technology is accelerating and getting better and things like that. And, with time, that's to be expected.
They do look flimsy and like firm, like almost like they wouldn't be that comfortable.
No, I think they're comfortable. The waffle is comfortable. Yeah. I just don't think, in comparison to some of the Nikes that they're doing now, I don't think so.
Right.
It's just getting better. It's the same thing like with Adidas and the Boost technology. There's nothing more comfortable than Boost technology right now. It's just top of the line premium comfort. So in that aspect, no. But they look good on feet. With that waffle technology, it makes the shoe, like your foot seems smaller, more narrow.
Yeah.
and I like that because it's like a runner shoe. It's like that would have been something they track and field in.
It was a track. It looks like a track shoe. Yep.
Exactly, and that's what I like.
Yep. All right, dropping on the 30th. So go get them if you want them, and they're only releasing for 160, so not too bad.
Not too bad at all, but yeah, the deconstructed look is cool. It's cool. I mean, I'm personally not gonna cop, but I do think it's cool.
Yeah. So let's get into copping then. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna cop these either, although my Slate rate will probably be favorable. I'm just not gonna cop because, like you said, I'll probably just get the regular day breaks because I think they just look a little bit better for me. I do like the deconstructed, but I'm gonna just stick with the OG day breaks because those is hard.
Yeah.
But 1 to 5 on style. What you got, Blair?
Nah, I mean, I like the OGs. Trust me, I got them. So you already know how I feel about them. But this one, I say style, 3.
3. 1 to 5 affordability. They're at 160.
Oh, it's affordable.
Yep.
4.
4. All right. So you got a 7 out of 10. That's cool.
I mean, yeah. You know how I feel about our rating system.
Yeah,
I think
it's meant to bother us a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
It should not just be perfect. We're trying to get it commoners and as well as give our thoughts on, the overall look.
Exactly.
So for me, 1 to 5 on style. Ooh, I think I'm going 3 as well. I think I'm going 3. And then I think I'm going 4 on affordability as well because I don't think 160 is too bad. So it's a solid 7 out of 10.
Not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's not 8, but
I mean, it's the price of inflation. 160, like in the 70s, maybe that was only like $80 or something like that. I'm not sure what the actual number would be, but I mean, you're paying the same price you would have paid for this shoe in 1970 something. So, I don't think you're really getting cheated, and like it's like $50 more than what it would have been 40 years ago.
Yep, I agree. Let's get hit to this next one. I know you're gonna be hyped about this one. The Yeezy basketball.
Yeah, I know.
Kicking it off right away. What are your thoughts? I know you had them in hand. You felt them before.
Yeah. I love them. Love them. I really do want them. There's so much I'm ready to do with these shoes. I just don't have the shoe. I know that May is almost upon us, so I'm excited about that.
When they drop
they drop on the 15th, I believe. So, I mean, I don't know. I got to decide, am I going after these things or not,
I say you go after it, but how much is it going to drop for? Because these are going to resell, though.
They're going to resell, but I forget what the stock price is. I want to say it's like something. I want to say it's like 260 or 250, something like that.
Yeah, I was looking. I couldn't find it, but that makes sense.
So it's, I mean, as far as affordability goes, it's not necessarily in the affordable range for the average consumer. But I really want this shoe. I want to get it on the show. I want to, let some people see it. So I really do want to go after it. But if I don't cop on release date, I'm worried. So I feel like I might have to enter some raffles and things like that, because once that release date comes and goes and I don't get the shoe in hand by then, man, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be like $500 at least. And I'm not trying to pay that.
Nah. I feel you on that. You got to get it or it's just going to be an uphill battle. But I just can't get with this look. So it's just a no-go for me. Maybe performance-wise, it's going to be a dope shoe. I still hoop, so maybe I got to check them out on the court. But just as far as like just initial thoughts, initial look, initial style, it's a no for me.
I think you tripping though, personally. It's just a problem. You know what it is? And I think here's what it is a lot of times a new shoe, a new anything, it comes along and people look at it and they don't really know how to feel about it because it hasn't really set with you. You don't have anything to really compare it to.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't have other shoes where you can go, oh, it's sort of like this one or it's sort of like that one. It's so strange because there's nothing to compare to. So you're just like looking at it and you're like, I don't know how to feel. But then what ends up happening is that the events that transpire after it is shoes start to come out and look similar to it. Shoes come out and they use similar technology and similar, lacing systems and things like that, to where now years have gone by and the shoe has became a classic. The shoe is set with you and you're like, oh, it's not bad. And you realize that because everything else around it is like it.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree. Hey, people are still gonna flock and get these though.
I hope they don't. They are, but I really don't want them to. I want to be able to just wake up peacefully, get the shoe, and call it a day.
Yeah. Look, unfortunately, you know what happens with these Yeezys? That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
But no, I hope you get them too, though, because that's gonna be dope to kind of unbox and stuff like that and show the viewers. It's gonna be dope. But let's get into that rating. I'll start off on this one. 1 to 5 style. I gotta go 1. I'm sorry.
You tripping?
I like the angled on the kind of heel. I'm just not really feeling it, man. The only thing I kind of like is the outsole. But yeah, it's a 1. And then affordability, 2 something? 260?
250, yeah, 260.
Shoot. That's a 1. I got this.
So you saying this is a 2 out of 10?
2 out of 10. It hurts, but I gotta be real. What you got? 1 to 5 on style.
On style, 4.5.
Oh, okay. What was
my thing is that for me, 5 is like legendary. 5 is like, and I'm not saying this can't be a legendary shoe in due time, but like when I think about, like I always say, like the Jordan 3 or like the Jordan 11 and things like that, if I'm giving that a 5 as far as style goes, I'm gonna give this 4.5. Now, if we were going based on like if it's innovative and things like that, then I'm gonna give it a 5. But as far as just flat out style, I will go 4.5 on it. Dang, it just hurts. Obviously, affordability, it's not affordable.
Yep.
So I gotta give it a 1.
I know this rating hurting you. You got it a 5.5 out of 10.
But it's not a 5.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I get you. It's a shoe that you really want, but to be honest, at the end of the day, it's not affordable. And that's what we base our scales on. So gotta be real. But all right, 5.5 and then a 2. Ooh, Yeezy basketball shoe didn't do well. But we'll see if we can get that for you guys. He gonna go after it heavy. Let's go to this next one. I'm excited. The Reebok Questions Low with the patent leather toe. These are actually out in 2 colorways. So they got the orange you guys see here, and then they got like a baby blue, sky blue version as well. I would cop both, honestly. I like the questions. Got mine, pulled mine out. I knew he was gonna be talking about this shoe. So
okay.
The colorway I had to rock, that turquoise and purple.
Okay.
Popped that off StockX, so shout out StockX. Thanks for hooking it up with that shoe. Again, it was something that I could have just bought now because it wasn't even expensive. I think it was like $150 maybe.
Okay.
So it was an easy cop, but I always liked the questions. I think you had them when we were kids.
Yep, that's where I was gonna go with. Iverson, I was like my favorite player. So I had both of his shoes. I had a few of them.
Oh yeah, the zip up.
Yeah.
Yeah, those re-released as well.
Yeah, they did, but I don't think they did in the OG colorway.
No.
But I've had both of them though.
Yeah, these are dope though. I just like the look of these. The low, but it's not a
look. Now here's my thing. We were hooping back in the day. So if I get this shoe, it's to hoop. And I haven't hooped in I can't even tell you. So I can't really get the shoe because I can't imagine myself really rocking this just out on the street.
Oh, really? I can.
Yeah, I can't picture it. It's because of how we came up. It's how we grew up. That was the shoe that like I'd put on strictly in the gym and play ball.
Yeah.
So it's hard to picture me wearing that really just like lifestyle wise.
Yeah, well, I be rocking mine lifestyle. Got that nice.
You do.
But yeah, I like the shoe. I mean, it's dropping. Or I think it already came out. Or there's no official release date. Sorry, no official release date.
Yeah, but I mean, you probably could still go on stock right now or somewhere and get a pair though. I would.
But it said, so we're in the spring right now. So I'm guessing sometime in May, late May.
Yeah, it's gonna be sometime soon.
And they're super.
If they're smart, they're gonna wait for people to get back to work.
Yeah, super affordable at $120. That's not bad. So, shoot, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's affordable.
Let's get into the rating though. So 1 to 5, what you got on style? I feel like you.
I mean, it's clean. Nah, it's clean. I mean, that was, man, that was my childhood. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 4.
All right. And then 1 to 5 on affordability, it's 120.
4.5.
All right. So you got 8.5. Got you.
Yeah, I mean, it's not 8.5 though, but yeah.
I'm gonna go style. I'll give it a 5 on style, man. I like it. I like the questions. I really do. The low kind of bothers me.
So it's legendary.
Let me go 4.5, just because like I want it high. And then style. Okay. I mean, affordability 120, 5. So I got it at 9.5. But that's also what I would do with shoe in general, though. I like them.
See,
I mess with.
I like our system. I like our system. But man, 9.5. That's like.
If we didn't have to base things on like what you can actually cop and go get and affordable, then the ratings would be a lot different. But I think it's cool because we speak to common people every day. They need to know what they can realistically buy,
Right. I think this is for the average watcher, the average person.
Because if a shoe has a really good rating, it's mostly because you can't afford it, so don't even go after it. It's not because it doesn't look good. It always looks great.
Exactly.
You can't afford it, so that's why I like it. So of course we're gonna have all low ratings. You can't afford it.
Exactly. We're trying to basically speak for the common man, and like it's like if you were designing your own shoe, your goal would be to make it as stylish as possible, but still have someone be able to get their son or their daughter the shoe
exactly
that they want to be able to wear it at school, and not necessarily go the Kanye route and be like, oh, it's $300, get it if you can,
what sets us apart from other podcasts and other sneaker kind of websites is that we're giving you the raw truth, even though we don't like it. Like, that hurt Blair to give that basketball rating, easy basketball rating. But kept it real. Had to.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this next one. The KD 13 home team. I wanted to bring these on just because we don't really talk performance basketball shoes. We haven't brought on a lot of them. We haven't talked about a lot of the releases.
Yeah.
So what better time than now to talk about it? So KD is a dope basketball player, but these shoes might just not be it.
They're definitely not.
Yeah, I think the 12s were the best one he did. Maybe the 9s and 10s were dope. Or the 10 and the 12 were dope for me. This 13, I'm not feeling it. Let me scroll for you guys. And I'm not feeling this home team colorway either. I like that kind of mesh upper though. That's gonna be dope because that's gonna be comfortable. But Blair, your initial thoughts? You said you weren't really feeling it either.
All right, so I got a question.
Yeah.
Because I have always been noticing this, man. I want to say for the past maybe 7 years, I've noticed like with the basketball sneakers, they use that color at the bottom like that, like the Easter type vibe.
Yeah, just
and I was wondering if you know why they do that. Is that what they think the kids growing up right now like? I mean, because I'm seeing the kids wear it. The kids are wearing these shoes.
And then you know how they have the little matching shorts that'll have those kind of crazy colorways on the shorts, and it's just all part of the Nike get up. I think,
Okay.
socks with those crazy little colorways. Yeah, because I mean they're on the Kyries. Kyries kind of have an outsole like that. I think the Currys kind of have an outsole similar to that, and they always call it like
They do.
steady or.
Well, LeBron's doing them too. So
I'm doing that. His was like a cereal kind of name to it. So yeah, they all have them.
Well, because I asked to say because, when I was growing up, we were wanting the Jordan 3. We were wanting the Jordan 4, and at the those type of weird type of colors and stuff weren't really a thing.
Yeah, now it's multicolored. That's just how it is right now.
And you remember, like, I know I don't want to discuss all of the shoes because I know there's ones that we're going to talk about and stuff. But you remember our basketball shoes that we would specifically hoop in.
Yeah,
usually they were always solid because it was always like you wanted to match the team color of things that you were going to wear. And
your red jerseys are blue. So that was the color.
Exactly. So you would have to, yeah. So I don't know. I just find it interesting that that's like the thing now and that they really do that. For me, it's a little bit of a turnoff. I never really understand it. I kind of look at it and I'm like, it's a little strange. It's too strange for me. But as far as these ones go, these aren't really heat to me. I'm more of a Kyrie basketball shoe guy. I like his shoes the most, I'd say.
Okay.
But KD does have some heaters though, for as far as basketball shoes do go.
Are definitely a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these you can take them or leave them. You can leave them.
Nah, you can definitely leave those at the door. I'm okay. But like I said, KD does have some heat though.
He does. I'm telling you, 9, 10, and 12 were probably the best ones. The ones right before this were dope. The ones right before it. So they're dropping May 1st. So if you guys want them, go get them. I don't think you'll have to worry about selling out or anything. You can get these at Foot Locker. Any local mall will have these basketball shoes. So go get them. Dropping May 1st for $160. So, I mean, come on, KD. Keeping that price a little bit for the basketball shoe.
For such a generic shoe? For such a generic shoe? That looks like us. That shoe looks like when me and you would play like 2K or college basketball on PlayStation, and you would just select the generic shoe.
Yeah.
It was before you could pick any shoe you wanted.
That's why I kind of don't like the price point. I feel like it's too high for a shoe like this.
Yeah.
But let's get into it. I'll go 1 to 5 on style. Man, these are a 1.
It is a 1.
I don't like it. Again, I'm gonna get the 12 if it were me. As far as affordability goes, I'm gonna give it a 4. 160 is not terrible. I don't like it for the basketball shoe, but again, I've been giving 160s 4s for the length of this podcast for how many episodes we've been doing. So got to stick with that. I got it at a 5 out of 10. Blair, what you got? Style.
That hurts.
Yeah, I know.
That hurts. It's a 1 as far as the look and the style goes, man. And yeah, it's a 4 as far as affordability goes. I mean, it's crazy too, because I want to say that if you don't buy this shoe right away, you're going to catch it at your local outlet for like $60. But then that may not even be the case, man. Every kid in America may want this shoe,
Yeah, but I still think if you
because.
Go ahead.
I was going to say just because once KD wears this next season or something like that and he sees it, like, kids are just going to go crazy for it. Yeah. But, yeah, it's a no.
I think you're onto something, though, because I still think you can go to the Camarillo outlets and go to the Nike store and get these for the low though. You
Oh,
know.
you think so?
Yeah.
You think so? You think it'll still do that?
Get into the mix once they're officially, on people's feet. Yeah, you can get them for like the
Okay.
89, the 90. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Go. They'll be on that rack at the back where the big sizes are. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. And if you happen to wear a size 14, you win the day. And you get them for like $30.
Yeah, they'll be there. But yeah, they're dropping real soon. May 1st, go get them. 160. So we got to sell 5 out of 10. We're leaving them. Go cop if y'all hoop or you need a new hoop shoe for the upcoming season. Hopefully we'll be out of quarantine by the time basketball season rolls back around.
For real.
But on the note of basketball, we got another basketball shoe for you. The Paul George. This is the PG4, but it's also called the PCG, which is a play on with his name, and then the ACG, which is the All Conditions gear by Nike. So he was obviously inspired by the ACG products, and I guess his love for the outdoors. So they kind of made up this shoe. I really was digging this at the very beginning when pictures started surfacing. But now that I look closer, I'm like, ooh, do I like it though?
Mm-hmm.
I like little shrouds and stuff like that. Like I got the Kobe AD NXTs. I have the shroud. And they kind of give that laceless appearance. I kind of like laceless stuff. But the more I look at like outsole and midsole, I'm not feeling that. I like the mesh, the ACG look and feel of it. But I don't know about that bottom. It's a little thick.
Yeah. Yeah, the shoe's just okay.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's almost, I know it's like trying to look minimalistic because of the laceless system when you have the zip up looking like the Nike glove. But at the same time, it's still too busy in a way.
It's a lot. Maybe a different colorway. You're right. Maybe if they showed a different colorway, it'd be all right. But it's kind of sucks because I like ACG. I just copped. I unboxed the podcast for y'all, so I like that. Yep. It's just kind of a miss. Like his take on it is a miss right now. Again, I'm kind of in between, but I'll leave him. I'll still probably.
I'm definitely leaving.
I'll probably just get the PG3s because the one right before this was heat, and they're comfortable, and they're super lightweight, and that's what you need on the court. So I'll probably just, again, like the KDs, I'm going to get the 12s. Like the PGs, I'd just rather get the 3s. But it is dropping. No official release date, but it's dropping for $110. So, hey, that's a good price.
It's a good price, but it needs to be at a good price. Because it ain't blowing me away with the looks.
True.
It ain't really that much of a looker.
That's right where it need to be.
Right where it needs to be.
Blair, what you got? 1 to 5 on style.
One and a half.
Dang. Affordability, 110.
4.5.
All right, so you got it at what, a 6? Yeah. 6 out of 10. Okay. Not bad. Solid. It's affordable. So I got on style. I'm middle of the road. I kind of don't like that the medial's more meshy and more see-through. The inside of the shoe, but I'm gonna go 3 out of 5. That's being generous, I think, on style. And then it's 5 on affordability at 110, so it's 8 out of 10.
Okay.
It hurts to say that.
Yeah, that's not an 8. That ain't no 8.
Yeah. Woo. All right, but this next one, I'm super excited because I know Blair is excited. And when I first saw him, I thought of you right away. It's the Casablanca by New Balance.
Yeah, they stupid heat. But
literally when I saw these, I was like, Blair's getting these.
Yeah.
I just knew they were for you. Not necessarily something I would rock. I don't really like the back, the bubble. But
no, they just look like a vintage Nike runner. That's what they really look like. They look like them runners.
An old school tennis shoe. Like they actually playing tennis in.
Yeah. And that's my favorite type of heat right there. Like that type of, you slip on with some shorts or something. Man. Yeah, I just love shoes like that.
But this back right here, that's what's killing me. I don't like that.
That's what's killing you? That's a man.
That's what's bothering me. That's what's bothering. But you know what I do like though? The freaking colors.
Yeah.
Colors
and they got more colors coming too. I've seen the other colorways, man. I've seen the other colorways.
Hey, if they throw some dope colors, I might have to cop then. If
they got a brown set. They got an all white set.
Okay.
And then they got some like summer colors as well, like some like pink and yellow and stuff. They heat.
But the yellow might be hard.
Yeah, the yellow's hard.
So if they throw a different colorway at me, I might cop. But I do like the colors. I kind of like the silhouette, but I definitely like it more for you than for myself. But yeah, they're heat, man. They're dope.
Yeah.
I just don't like the back. That's it.
So when these shoes dropped, because they dropped like last week, I remember the day they dropped, but I was like, I can't cop. I was like, the money situation wasn't there. I was like, can't do it. Just can't buy the shoe. Yeah. I'm sitting there watching it pass. I remember my friend, because my friend, he copped both pairs already. He's got both pairs. He owns both. Yeah. My friend already has both pairs. He won the orange pair in the raffle, and then he went to StockX and bought the green pair for like $400. I was like, you crazy, but
some people choose in the raffles. I'll be taking these L's, man. I'm hot.
Man, I have yet to win a raffle. I've never won a raffle in all of my years in the shoe game, and he's won like 4 raffles in the shoe game, and he's been in the game less than me. So it's crazy. It's just like, it's so luck of the draw how I can win 0 times and he wins 4. But yeah, people really want that shoe, which is crazy because right now I don't know what it's at now, but I think the orange is at about $500. So, man, wow, yeah.
It's the heater out of it too, though. The orange is
they heat.
Yeah,
they heat. The green is honestly just okay to me.
Yeah, the orange is where it's at because it's got a mixture of both.
Yeah.
It's got the orange and the green. They should have put some hint.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't find the price, but right now they're reselling like
$160.
What'd they drop for?
It was $160.
Oh, so it was affordable on the drop.
Yeah.
Now it's going for $500, you're saying?
Yeah, but now it's going for $5 at least.
Craziness. So then let's go based on that price.
You want me to go based on the price of the resale?
Yeah, just because they already dropped.
Yeah. All right.
So 1 to 5 on style.
Man. I almost want to say 5. But I'm gonna say 4.5.
Dang, he won't give up a 5, y'all. And then
yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's gotta really blow you away, huh?
Yeah, it does. I mean, for it to be a 5, I mean, like I said, that's got to be the shoe that, man, 50 years from now you still want to put on your feet. And I feel like this orange pair I would, but the problem is that the green pair is not equally as beautiful as that orange pair.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
It's got to be almost any color that you look at it and you go, yep, 5, yep, 5.
Yep.
Because when I look at the green, if I had to grade it, I'd be like, oh, it's like a 3. And then I look at the orange and I'm like, that's a 5. You know what I mean? It's like, it's got to be a 5 every single time for it to honestly be a 5, to be a true 5.
I got you. What you got based on the resale? Already dropped.
Based on the resale, it's half.
You straight up put it at a 0.5?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? It's 500.
I agree with you, though. I agree with you. All right, so that's a 5. Because you got 4.5.
Yeah.
So you got a 5
Yeah.
out of 10. All right.
It gets a sliver.
Yeah. Style for me, I'm going solid 4 just because the back is messing it up. But like Blair said, that orange is heat. I like that kind of,
I dig the back though, so I think you tripping.
I like the overall look. I like the silhouette. It's just a 4 for me. And then, shoot, I'm gonna rock with you and go with the 0.5 on affordability. Like,
Yeah.
5 on that retail. If you would have got it for the retail, that would have been the way to go. But this resale price, we can't mess with it. It's a 4.5 for me out of 5. Out of 10, sorry.
But on New Balance, the website, they sold out instantly.
Of course.
My friend hit add to cart, and when he hit add to cart, they already said your size is no longer available.
That happened to me with the UNC 3s in the cart.
Yeah.
I'm hitting check. Yeah. I'm putting in debit card information. Gone. Like.
Sydney. It's not the same though. It's not the same though, because that happened to you once. You know what I mean? But I go through that like all the time with Yeezy. So I'm like, I can't even sympathize with you. I feel you. It sucks when you hit add to cart and your size is gone. But I mean, that's happened to me at least 30 times. I'm like, what's your point? Happened to you one time.
For me. I'm hoping not too many more times.
It ain't fun. Yeah.
But last but not least, we want to bring you this shoe. Something that me and Blair have both been rocking since the dawn of time.
Mm-hmm.
Something we can all remember. Something that reminds us of our childhood. And it is, hold on, let me see if I can get it up. Adidas Pro Model.
Yep.
Now,
man.
Let me just address something right off the bat. When they put this up on Instagram on Sneaker News,
mm-hmm.
like it and love it and all that crap right away, and I saw so much hate for this shoe, I was like heartbroken. People were like, "I'll pass, leave it. Who asked for this? What's this about?"
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this is an iconic shoe. I hooped in probably every version of the Pro Model until they didn't make them. Until now.
Yeah, but you got to remember, we were hooping, and I was like 03, 02, 01, 05, and the people that are commenting were born in 03, 04, 05. So they never even seen this shoe before. But before the KDs, it was this. Before LeBron's, it was this.
I understand. The Pro Model was like that.
LeBron will tell you he was probably wearing these things. You know what I mean?
It had that rubberized toe, everything.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand.
It was like,
Adidas was life. The Adidas Pro Model was everything. I had every version of the Adidas Pro Model. Like, for real. I think I'm going to look honestly, I'm going to look on StockX and see what I can get, because shoes is hard. Like,
well, I mean, I would want the OG colorway, though.
Yeah, I'm going to look for those. That's what I'm going to look for.
Okay.
But I don't mind these Easter ones. I like that purple right there. I don't mind the Easter colorway. I'm not hating on this. This green.
I mean, no, I just gotta stay true.
Yeah, not hating. But yeah, I was just mad. I just wanted to address the haters real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have no idea what you're talking about. That's just facts.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, when you think of all NBA players that are playing right now, because they're old enough that when it was 03, 04, those were the shoes they were wearing. Because again, all you had think about it, all you had at this point in time was Allen Iverson shoes, Vince Carter, Jordans.
Yep.
That's it. That's really about it. Those were your like go-to. So you had to wear those. That was the team. That was literally the team shoe. When your coach wants you to match with everyone, you'd have those, and it'd be like the red pair or the blue pair.
Like, literally, at our club tournaments, it was like the team shoe for, like, teams across the board, too. You know?
Yeah.
It was just hard.
Shout out to TI.
Exactly, man. So they, I believe they already dropped, but they dropped for $100. So, dang, that's affordable. $100. you can cop these and you can cop a couple pairs, you know?
Yeah, you can.
So just because these are near and dear to me, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a 5 on style. Again, I'm probably gonna go look for some right now.
Okay.
And then affordability, $100, 5. I got a 10 out of 10. What?
All right. I mean, I'm not going that far.
Why are you laughing though? 100 ain't affordable? Just go ahead, do your rating.
Nah. I'll start with the affordability side. It is a 5.
Okay. Woo.
It's a 5. But I'm laughing just because I just think about a 10 out of 10, and I'm like, it ain't that classic. It's classic, but it ain't that classic. I'm not style because I'm not gonna grade the ones that I see in front of me. I'm thinking of the pro model as a whole, like as if that was black and the stripes were white, and when it's red and the stripes are white, and it's blue and the stripes are white. I'm thinking about those. Like this Easter, just this colorway is just okay. As far as colorway goes, that would just be a 3. But when we think the style as a whole and all of the pro models I can think of, I'm gonna say it's a 4 out of 5.
Okay. So then you had it at 9. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a special place in my heart, but is it a true 9? I don't think it's a true 9, but it's got a special place in my heart, though.
I got you. I'm feeling them too. But those were the shoes that we covered for today, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed this little segment.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. It's a different look. So thanks for bearing with us. I'm gonna keep rocking my quarantine kicks. Y'all see what I got. But until we out of this mess, I'm not really breaking out any heat. Blair, you breaking out some heat until we out of this mess?
Nah, I'm doing my barefoot thing.
Barefoot thing.
I haven't wore a pair of socks in probably, I want to say like 3.5 weeks, and I'm a sock guy. I'm not barefoot for nothing, but.
So this has been, it's unprecedented times for us.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue to hang in there with us. Thank you for checking out this episode. As always, like and subscribe, guys. It's the Slate Lace Game. We're signing out.
Bye.